Well, hello there everybody. This is Jeff with Smoked Meat with Jeff, and that's my kitty cat who's coming to join me for... Got some flap meat here that I'm going to do caveman style, and I just decided to do just a quick impromptu live video to see how this goes. So if the sound quality is not all that great, I do apologize. I'm using some equipment that's far away today to make this happen, but I'm just going to do some caveman style stuff here, show you how I do it real quick. It's a great recipe to do, especially if you're going camping. What makes it caveman style is you're cooking the meat directly on the coals. You're not throwing it on a grate or anything. So I picked up some flap meat from Costco, and I'm going to get it started while I tell you about this. Picked this up at Costco, and let's get this started. So I'm just going to put it directly on the hot bed of coals. So basically what we're cooking here is flap meat straight on the coals. Very easy to do. You just get a hot bed of coals, and then you throw the meat onto the coals directly for about 2 minutes per side. But there's a little bit of prep work for this, which actually makes it great while you're camping, because you don't have to worry about a lot of refrigeration stuff. Take it out of your cooler, put it out somewhere where you don't have a lot of bugs and flies, and you salt and pepper the top and the bottom, so both sides of your flap meat, and then leave it out for about an hour. Just protect it from the bugs so that it comes up to ambient temperature. You don't really have to worry about the bacteria growth because you've salted it on both sides. So it's safer than it sounds. And coupled with the fact that if you're throwing this directly onto the coals of your campfire, it's going to take care of anything that's growing on the surface anyways. But you want to keep your meat nice and thin so that it cooks quickly and all the way through, and about 2 minutes per side, you're going to end up with medium rare. Supplies, very easy. You just need some salt, you just need some pepper, you just need a bed of hot coals, and of course some tongs or something to get it out of the fire. And it's helpful to have tongs and a spatula because the coals are actually going to stick to this when I turn it over. And when we're done, you're just going to scrape them off. And then lastly, you're going to need some tin foil here. So we're going to let this cook for about, well, we're down to about a minute or so. On this side, flip it over, do it for another 2 minutes, and then we're going to take this thing out of the fire, knock off all the coals. Don't worry about the ash. That's going to just give it some flavor and kind of melt into the juice that'll happen when you take the steak, put it on your tin foil, wrap it up, and then let it rest for about 10 minutes or so. And then you go ahead and you slice it up and eat. So I'm going to pull this up. As you can see, it's browning very nicely on the one side, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it back on here for the other side for about another 2 minutes or so. So with the direct heat on the coals, you're cooking it very quickly, and then wrapping it up in the tin foil for about 10 minutes will allow it to continue to cook all the way to the center, so you end up with about a medium rare or so. And if your flap steak is nice and tender, it'll cook and just be spectacular. Slice it up nice and thin for just eating it straight, since you seasoned it with salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic, or slice it up real thin and you can throw it over some salad. So try some caveman style stuff. Just doing a little impromptu because I haven't posted a video in a while, and wanted to get something out there, and I am hungry. So when this is done, I'll post some pictures to the regular page for YouTube, so you can get some after pictures to see what this turned out like, because I'm not going to run this video long enough to get through me actually eating this, because that's about 15 minutes away or so. So this is Jeff with Smoked Meat with Jeff. Quick little impromptu video on how to do caveman style cooking of a nice thin piece of flap meat. Have a great rest of your summer, everybody, with your barbecues and smokers, and I will see you next time when I have time to get another video together. Later.